Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you can be a part of the Post Noti Gang family. Best family on YouTube, that's the kid, hands down. Hey man, we are here for Midwest safety. When you rob a store with your kid. I want to know how old this kid is, bruh. Is this kid a YN? Or is this like a baby or something, bruh? Hey man, we're gonna do less talking, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Lego.
Officers have robbery warrants for 3 people who stole tools from a Home Depot and attacked a worker with a metal pipe. Officers have found them, but what they don't know is the suspects aren't going down without a fight.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Put the car in park.
They got that car cornered in, blocked in.
One dive in the back seat. One dive in the back seat. You got one dive in the back seat. Driver's changing. Driver's getting in. Someone's getting in driver's seat.
Why are y'all gonna switch seats right in front of the police like that? Like they can't see you.
He's gonna try and run. He's gonna try and run. Hit the car.
He said hit the car.
Hit the car.
Damn.
Hands, hands. Put on the bumper.
Don't tell me they actually get out of that situation, bruh. How did y'all let that? Y'all had how many vehicles blocking the car in? Y'all really? What?
Let's go.
There was a child in the suspect's vehicle, meaning officers now have to deal with a high-speed pursuit as carefully as they possibly can.
Let's go. Man, that doesn't look like the guy, dude.
The one in the backseat? There's another guy in the backseat.
Damn.
Where's your plug? Where's your plug?
See if they work. They're working.
Are we on? We're on. The guy who jumped in the driver's seat, though, didn't look like Mark. The guy who got out of the car didn't look like, was definitely not our guy. Watch curb. Watch curb. Move.
They don't have sirens on their on this vehicle. They're having to use their horn to get through traffic. I'm dead.
Get out the way! Get out the way! Move! Move your ass! Move out of the way!
Bro, this cop is on something, bruh. He I would not be wanting to run from this cop, bro. He on a mission.
Yes, hit the car. Put the kid in there.
The driver caused several traffic accidents while fleeing law enforcement. He eventually crashed and bailed from the vehicle and ran into a nearby hotel. After a short period of time, he walked back out and surrendered to officers. This officer now takes it upon himself to get the full story from the suspects and to get them to admit to their own crimes.
Moisha, nice to meet you. Stand up. You're under arrest. Yeah, you're under arrest for robbery.
She just fell over on her own, so.
She what?
She just fell over on her own when she stood up, so.
Okay. Alright, no worries. Moisha, I got a warrant for you. Just relax. Go, Moisha. Moisha, who bailed out? What's the guy's name? What's his name?
Joshua.
It's Joshua? Where's Mark? Where's Mark? Mark. Where's Mark?
Mark, he's at ambulance.
Where is he?
Ambulance.
What? Ambulance? Ambulance? Like hospital? Can she not talk?
For robbery.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, Home Depot.
I didn't rob Home Depot.
What the fuck you robbing at Home Depot? You need some wood? A screwdriver? What?
I did not rob Home Depot.
Yeah, wearing that same skull cap, too.
I swear to God I didn't.
Okay. Shouldn't have swung a pipe at the guy, Moisha. Why'd you swing a pipe at him? Why'd you swing a pipe at him?
Give it to her. Give it to the
I'll give it to her. Listen, Moisha, you know your rights? Huh, don't say anything. You know your rights?
Okay.
Do you understand your rights? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Do you understand that? You have the right to start answering questions and stop at any time. Do you understand? Let me ask you this. Just tell me why you swung a pipe at that man.
I had swung the pipe and I didn't want him to like hurt me.
Because you want him to hurt you? Who was with you that day, Mark or Josh?
That was Mark.
It was Mark. Yeah, where's Mark?
He was at ambulance ends.
Okay. Where's
Ambulance Inns? That's a hotel? Why would they?
Reese?
Why would the hotel name it that?
Where's she?
She had ambulance in too.
Ambulance in? What's ambulance in?
That's on 441.
441 and what?
But I should have no.
Listen, 441 and what?
That's 441 in Davie.
And what?
In Davie.
And Davy? Why are they there?
I'm like, that's what his name, but
Okay,
I have.
listen, the three of you that day shouldn't have swung pipes at the guy. You should have just taken the merchandise and left, okay? You swung pipes at him, and when you swung
can
pipes
I go apologize?
Listen,
I have kids right now.
Listen, Moisha, listen, look at me, stop talking. I want you to understand something. When you swung the pipe at him, you elevated the crime. Do you understand that?
Bro, that's one thing I know for a fact. Like, if look, like, I've been in trouble myself quite a bit of times. If I know I'm caught, bro. There's no getting out of it. There's nothing you can say to get out of it. I'm sorry. If you try to say, I got kids. Everybody got kids, bruh. That doesn't mean, oh, we're going to let you go. You got kids. You need to get back home to your kid. No, what? They don't care if your mama just died, bro. You go to jail still. So just save your energy and breath. Just be quiet, sit still, and handle your business at the end of the day. You done. You feel me?
Okay. Mark didn't have a pipe, but Shadowreese did.
Can I apologize?
Can I apologize?
You can apologize, okay?
Yo, if it was that easy to get out of an arrest, bro, everyone would be doing criminal activities on a daily basis and then apologize to the police when they get caught. That's not how it works, bro.
Put your feet in for me. All right, listen. You know why you're in cuffs, right? For the robbery at Home Depot where you pulled the pipe out, okay? Don't say anything else. I got to tell you what your rights are. You understand that?
Yes.
Listen, you got the right to remain silent if you refuse to answer questions. You understand?
Yes.
You have the right to an attorney. You understand that?
Yes.
So you can start talking to me and stop at any time. Do you understand? Listen to me. Listen to me. You've never been arrested before. I know that. Listen, Sharice, listen. When you pulled the pipe out, you scared that guy.
I was scared too because I didn't know what was going on. Yes, I didn't know what was
But you elevated it to a robbery when you did that. All right? I know it wasn't your plans to do that. Listen, we're going to go back to the police department. We're going to talk about it. Mark was with you that day. Where's Mark?
I don't know. Mark wasn't.
Who was driving the car that day?
Mark wasn't there. I know who Mark is.
Who was driving the car that day?
Mark.
Listen to me. Who was driving the car the day you guys had the pipes at Home Depot? Was it Josh? Listen, do you want to work with me or not? Was it Josh?
Yes, but I'm scared.
All right. Okay. Can we put the car someplace? All right, listen to me. Honesty is the best policy. Listen to me.
So obviously it happened a different day. So that means they were out and about driving around type ish, knowing damn well they just got done robbing a Home Depot. From what it sounds like days ago, some ish like that. So that means the police was already actively looking for them, bruh.
The three people that were at Home Depot that day. You, Moisha, and who was the third driver? Who was the guy?
Mark was never there.
Okay, who was the guy driving?
It was
who? It was this guy that was driving today? Josh? Okay, sit tight.
Excuse me.
Sit tight.
Excuse me.
All right. Listen. Remember your rights, right?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, I'm going to ask you another question, okay? Here's the question.
Yes, sir.
Josh, was he with you?
See, this is the best thing you could probably do is just be as cooperative as you can to make it a smooth process, because then it's going to be a smooth process when you get down to county, bruh. Like, if you cause more of an issue, you run from the cops. If you start arguing with the cops, you start crying and bawling and this and that, it's not going to solve anything. It's just going to make the process even worse for you.
And Shadowreese that day?
Josh was there too.
He was the one driving?
Yes.
Okay, he didn't have the pipe. He was the one loading the merchandise.
Yes. Can I kiss
I'm
him?
gonna let you kiss your baby because you're being honest and you're cooperating with me, okay? You can kiss your baby, but don't get out of the car.
Okay, baby.
We should listen to me. There's nothing I can do about you going to jail right now, okay? Do you have any more of the merchandise that you took that day?
I didn't have anything. I didn't take any.
Have you been to Home Depot since that day?
No, sir.
What did you do with the merchandise that you guys took?
They sold it. They sold it.
To who?
They took it to some guy. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's nothing I can do. The warrant's in the system, and you pulled the pipe out on a guy. But listen, I'm going to note your cooperation in my report. All right? I'm going to note your cooperation.
To be honest, I think one of the stupidest things I've done when it came to getting arrested with having a warrant out, a warrant was put out for my arrest, and 3 days later, I ended up getting picked up because I went out driving. I was driving my car. I knew I had the warrant, but I wasn't really taking it too serious, and I ended up getting pulled over. And one of the stupidest things I did was give him a false name. But luckily, the cop was cool and didn't charge me for that. But that's once you're caught, y'all, you're caught. Just make it a smooth process. That was the last time I did that because the cop was cool about it. He was like, "Look, I could tack on another charge for you giving false identification, but I'm not gonna put that on you." I was like, "All right, thank you. Like, I'm sorry for doing that."
Shatteries and Josh, right? That's why Josh ran today? All right, hang tight. Josh, how we doing? My name's Josh. First of all, let me just get this out of the way so my bosses don't get upset with me, okay? Let me read your rights. You understand what they are? You have the right to remain silent. Refuse to answer questions. You understand that? You can start answering questions and stop at any time and ask for an
So they caught
You
dude.
understand that? Josh, I had a gun pointed at your head. You had kids in the car. What were you thinking? Okay, you know why we're even coming to stop you today? You have no idea why? Then why would you take off running? Scared of what? Yeah, because we're the damn police. We're the damn police. You see, we're the police, man. You know what this is about? You're gonna laugh. You ready? This is about the Home Depot hit that you made with fucking Moisha and Shatteries over there the day after Christmas. That's what this is all about. Can you believe that shit? That's what this is about. The fucking Home Depot tools. Where you nabbed the Home Depot tools and your girls had to pull out the pipes and swing the pipes at them and then you threw the card at them that day. That's what this is about. Can you believe that shit? And what was that? How much money did you make on those tools? What's that? I can't hear you. You were there.
You don't remember being there, my boy? Come on now.
You were there. They've already said you were there, and I got your ID down there. You're two girls. Plus, I got your ID. The whole thing's on video. You don't remember being at Home Depot? That's what you're gonna go with? Now you just.
He was probably tweaked out off something, bro. I swear.
No, because now you're not standing up and acting like a man here. All right, you play that game. We'll talk about it later. Put your knee in there. No, go in jail, bro. This is jail. No, you're going to jail. You can't wreck 3 cars, drive like that from the police, almost run me over with the car.
For real, bro. Like, it's raps. Just accept it. Like I said, y'all. If you ever get in a situation like this, just accept it. You got caught. Now you got to just own up to it. Take accountability for it, bruh. Because this is like, you're just going to make it harder on yourself, worse on yourself, bruh. It's just not worth it, man. Like I said, when that story I gave y'all about my situation, look, I was in a vehicle. I was driving. The first thing I did when I saw them lights go, I had my homie in the passenger seat. First thing I did, I handed him the keys. I was like, I'm going to jail, bruh, because, you know, I already knew I had the warrant and everything. I was like, I'm going to jail. Here's the keys. Take the car back to the thing. I already knew what was going on. You feel me?
Almost forced me to shoot you in the head, and then expect me to let you go. You drove the car at me. You hit my partner's car. I was standing there in front of you. You know, you're very lucky because your daughter was sitting right behind you, and if I was an inch or two to the left or to the right if I fired that gun, I would have hit your kid. That's why you're still alive. All right, come back. Don't talk to me. All right, Shatteries. Listen, you still remember your rights, right? Okay. All right.
Look, lady, no one wants to go to jail. No one wants to go to jail, but you got to understand, like I said, y'all, just take accountability, make it a smooth process. Hopefully you get a bond, and hopefully you have the money to make bond. You feel me?
I want to be clear on a couple things, okay? We're gonna talk about this when we get back to the PD, all right? But I want to be clear on a couple things. You, Moisha, and who was driving the car that day?
It was Josh.
The hoodie that you were wearing that day. You know what your mistake was, right? You didn't cover yourself up quick enough.
I just don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, the cop is trying to give you a tip. Give you some tips for the next time you want to hit a lick, bruh.
Are you sorry for what you did?
Yes, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for what I did that day.
Why the day after Christmas? That's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you? Okay.
It's just that every time I'm just
All
scared.
right, so that's Moisha. That's Josh. Am I right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love for her to have the phone, my baby.
Okay, relax for a second here. Is this the same little head thing you're wearing today? Or did you change head things? That's the same one, right?
That's
Okay.
not me.
That's you.
Missy?
That's you, girl. And that's Josh.
Oh, Missy again?
And that's Shatteries.
Let me see again. That's not me. Huh?
That's not Pookie.
She said it was her.
Let me see.
Let me see. How many times you gotta see it, girl?
That's her, girl. That's her.
Hey, get
She's
that
our-
black phone and give it to my oldest daughter.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take care of that. Where's the black phone at? With you? I'll take care of it.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
right.
listen. I'm gonna have to take your head thing because you were wearing
The bonnet. He doesn't even know it's called a bonnet. You can tell man's is not cultured.
it that day in that 70s. Just leave it on for now. But listen, the pipe that you had that day, is it in the car right now? Did you pull that out of your pants or jacket or wherever you pulled it out of? Is that in the car?
Throw that junk away.
You threw it away? Okay. All right, watch your feet for a second.
Hey, Kitty.
I'm gonna work on it.
It's right.
You're okay with your daughter going with your mom?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
She with her? She here?
She's on her way.
Thank you, Jesus.
Josh, the male
Well,
suspect,
she was definitely happy.
had previous warrants for resisting and obstructing, uttering forged bills, petty theft, 2 more counts of resisting, obstructing, robbery, possession of Udalone, a synthetic drug, and retail theft. For this case, he was charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of child neglect, 2 counts of fleeing, eluding with disregard to public safety, and 1 count of fleeing, eluding by failure to obey an order to stop. While charges for the other 2 females are not found in the report, it is presumed they were also charged with armed robbery. They are all innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Some people still to get ahead. Others.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. But hey, what I said in this video, y'all better take it and run with it. No cap. But anyways, y'all, if you guys made it to the end, I do greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Until next time, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I'm out.